Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday evening, everybody. I'm Ava. This is Moongazing with Ava. And the channel is Aegis Paranormal. And thank you so much for being here. Welcome. Welcome, everyone who's here for the live, and welcome, everyone who'll be catching the replay. We appreciate you all very, very much. Wow. It was hot today. We broke 100 degrees here at my house in Missouri. It was hot. It was humid. We melted. I ran to the post office, put something in the mail for a friend, and it was hot and hot and hot and hotter and hotter and hotter. We went down to look at the river, and it looks to us like the water's going down, and that's a good thing. We're perfectly fine with that. We hadn't heard any trains lately, so we were wondering if the tracks were flooded, but they do not appear to be so. We went to the store and I got myself some more whipped cream for my coffee. I'm out of Snickers candy bar coffee, but I have French vanilla coffee latte with whipped cream. It was good. I just finished one. You know, with those, I can only drink 1 cup of those because they're too rich for me. So what do? You just get the biggest cup you got. I don't know if that's how you're technically supposed to handle that, but it worked for me. I see some ones, thank goodness, because I've been talking for a while. There's Lily T. Hello, Lily. And Floss is here. All right. Well, I wasn't sure if this life was going to be able to function the way I normally do because StreamYard has been having issues. They let me know. They've been having issues playing the video clips that you have uploaded into StreamYard, and they've been having problem playing the background music. So both of which I use in my lives. But it appeared to be fine, so let me play my intro. As far as I know, on my end, it was fine. So I hope it was fine on your end as well. Did my first painting class today. Woohoo! And I'll be sharing some of my paintings with you here on the Paranormal channel because something showed up I didn't put there. No, seriously. So I find that to be true for me. Because I am very open, and I don't have to have equipment to be able to communicate. My words are still jumbled, y'all. I can do that just with my own eyes and my own ears, and I had some help on one of these things that I did. So I'll be showing it to y'all. I just dropped this in the floor. Now I've got art project drying over here on my table, so I'm like all spread out over here on this table. I'm hoping I don't accidentally stick my elbow over there because I don't want to, one, get my shirt all dirty, and I don't want to mess up what's over there drying. It is not quite dry. I would have taken the blow dryer to it if I'd had time, but there's not enough hours in the day to do everything. So that didn't get done, but it's over here drying. And my book over here, my projects are drying. So I did 3 projects. 2 were for my class, and then another one I'm just like, hey, I've never done this, and I'm going to try it. So I did. A technique I've been wanting to do, but I was afraid of using too much paint. So I did it on like a 4x6 size. And man, I'm already wishing I had just sucked it up and used a larger, like at least the 8.5 by 11 or a 5x7 or something a little bigger than the 4x6. because it turned out good, and I'm gonna work on it some more. But you live and you learn, right? But yeah, um, yeah. Lily says prayers to the people being evacuated in Hawaii due to the wildfire there. Floss says it was 90, but it felt like 103 this evening. We started for the basement just before this started, and the siren was going off. It is missing us, but I saw the severe alerts and warnings on my weather alert app, and it's within our viewing area, but it did not come here. Did you know it's storming really bad, Doug? Did you know that? Did you know it's storming really bad around us and pretty close to us? Yeah, really bad. Um, so this one missed us, but yeah. So Lily's asking if you're okay. Are you in the basement now, or are you back upstairs? Back upstairs. Yeah, it's some crazy heavy weather. Heavy weather. Now for us in Missouri, they call it the alley, tornado alley, where we are, and so that type of weather is not unusual for us, but it's spreading out to places that normally don't have that kind of weather where they are, and yeah, it's been crazy so far. Crazy so far. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to tell you? I don't think so. I think I'm just ready to do some moongazing. I have not got my emojis lined up yet. Let's see here. Gonna do that. Okay, Floss says we're back upstairs. Got the carrier out for the bird. Oh yeah. Alright. That, that one. And then move. Okay, I think that'll do the wait. My hearts. I need some hearts. I need some hearts. Okay, I think that'll do me. Alright, I got my emojis lined up, so I'm ready to go. And let's see here. I can't lean over. Don't lean over there. No, I don't want to leave the site. No, stop it. Good grief. Okay. Here we go. Let's get over there to the moon gazing window. And we are ready for 52. Let's get down there. And here we go. All right. Whoops. Screwed over. Get back to the middle. Can't be off center. I got enough problems. We got emojis. Thank you, Lily, very much. I love the emojis. The emojis are so much fun. There's Crossover Paranormal Society. Good evening. Thanks for being here. The Dice is Crazy Adventure. Hello, Christina. Thanks for being here. Doug's over there trying to keep Buddy calm. Buddy barks through almost all of that interlude there of videos. Trying to keep him under control. It's a hard job. Oh my goodness. It's been a good day, y'all. It's been a long day. I only took one accidental nap because I fell asleep crocheting. Oh, when my crochet hook finally hit the floor, it woke me up because I have wood floors, so it was kind of noisy. But hey, you know, I got up at 3:15 today. And I get up that early on Mondays and Wednesdays. And today I was actually working at 4 o'clock. And I don't plan to be up working that early tomorrow. But we'll see. It all depends on Buddy. If he wants up or he wants to stay in bed. You never know. You never know. Dennis Kitty is getting fixed tomorrow. Aww. Oh, Christina made 14 and a half squares today. Lily says, I took 2 naps today. Christina, I finished that tank one that I was wearing, and I'm now finishing the sweater that I'd worked on previously. I'm working on finishing it. I couldn't remember what crochet hook I was using, because again, I was just winging it and making stuff up as I went, using stitches I already know how to do. And so I was really close. It only took me 2 tries to get the right size hook. I thought I had the right one the first time, but when I checked my size next to the current project, my stitches were too big. So I just had to go down 1 size. Hey, and that works on the dog or not? Apparently not. Why don't you guys go in the den or something? Relax back there and put your feet up. Anyway, just find Tim to get Buddy out of the room so he's not barking. But yeah, nothing wrong with 2 naps. Nothing at all. Nothing wrong with 2 naps. But I actually wore that little sweater out. I was going to teach home visit lessons today, but it got canceled, so I just went to the post office. I'm like, I got all dressed up to go to the post office. But hey, it's all right. It's all right. It was very comfortable to wear, so that was a good thing. All right, let's get back over here to moongazing. And Doug just showed me some very beautiful pictures he took of the moon the other night. He just showed them to me. All right, let's get over here. Buddy's not going to put barking. All right, here we go. love the details of those leaves on the branches. And I think the moon just looks so pretty behind them like that. That actually wasn't even the one I meant to play, but I enjoyed it anyway. Let's get down here to 55 and we'll watch a couple more. All right, here we go. getting the next ones lined up. Let's see here. Let's go over here to the chat. So let's see what it is. Let's see. Christina said she's not feeling well. Hope you're able to eat soon. What's going on? Lily's asking, how did you get such close-up pictures of the moon? We're using a Nikon Coolpix camera. Do you still have the camera out? You already put it up. It's a Nikon camera. Can you hear me, camera? And that's all done through our zoom lens. Now, that camera does have different settings you can put it on. It does have moon setting, and you can set the exposure you want to use for how many seconds of exposure you want for each. It's a Nikon Coolpix B600. B is in boy. B600. So it's this camera right here. Right here. This camera. So it has a 60 times optical zoom. It's important to have an optical zoom, not a digital zoom. Optical zoom means your picture is going to look like what you see in the camera. Because sometimes with the digital, what you see is not how the photo ends up looking. And when we can, we use a tripod. And a lot of the times we're leaning up on something holding it. But yeah, I've had really good luck with both my Nikon cameras. And this is my second one. We used that other one for many, many years. And we've already had this one. Oh, we had this one 3 years. Probably about 3 years. Did you put the other memory card back in it? Can you take it back over there? So nothing happens to it over here. Thank you for bringing it over so I can answer that question. Nice. Let's see. So yeah, we're really happy with this camera. And of course, on different nights and different times of the evening, the moon is either closer to the horizon or further away from the horizon. So the closer to the horizon it is, the better close-ups we can get. So it depends on the placement of the moon, how bright the moon is. When the moon's really, really bright, you can't get those close-ups like that because it's so bright, the camera won't focus. So there's a lot of things that go into that. Doug. Doug's being off camera. Julie says, hello, Doug. Did you hear that? I don't know if she could hear you way over there. Hello. Oh, there it was louder. The first time was he just said like, hello. Oh, Christina miscounted. She now has 16. Thank you, Lily says you get some fantastic pictures and videos. Thank you. We used to keep track of who filmed which ones and all this. It was kind of like a competition. We each had our own Nikon camera. So we were seeing what we could get. And, Christina says, hello, Dimples. But we don't use that other camera anymore. They don't make the first one we had, they don't make it anymore. And it's still usable, but we were going to just get another one of those. We knew they didn't make them anymore, but holy cow, they're like $2,000 now. So we just went and bought a new one instead. It was nowhere near that price at all. Nowhere near. But people are getting that much for them because they don't make them anymore. And if you gotta find one, they're far and few between. But yeah, not out of my pocketbook. They didn't get that for me. Although I was very upset. I think I actually cried when I realized I was not going to be able to get the same camera again. But, for the first year, I'm like, I don't want to use the new camera. I didn't like it. But now I do because I just had to give it a chance, right? Actually, I just had to learn to use it. It was just different enough that there was a pretty big learning curve involved in learning to use that one instead. So, you're welcome, Lily. All right, well, let's look at a few more moon pictures. enjoy those so much. And I have fun putting on different kinds of music with them and just playing around, right? That's part of the fun. Part of the fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. I got to use my cowboy emojis on that one that sounds like cowboy song, like they're riding their horses across the plain. I never have them when I need them. For some reason tonight I put them right on there. Awesome. I love seeing your emojis. That is so fun. Oh, let's see. Alright. Okay. Well, let's watch some more. Ready for another blue one. Here we go. was checking my paintings. Please subscribe. Enough to paint that. Nope, it's still wet. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I have fun at my art class today. I'm learning new techniques, so I'm not really good at them yet, but I learned a lot. I learned what techniques I liked better than of the others, and so far so good. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do another class tomorrow or if I'll hold off, but I think I'm gonna try to do another one tomorrow. Try. So can't wait to show it to you guys. I thank you all so very much for being here tonight, and thank you to those who will be watching the replay. You all are just amazingly awesome and so appreciated so much. So thank you so much for being here. And Christina, I hope you get to feeling better. I hope you get to feeling better very soon. And I really want to show that to you, but I will have to wait because I don't want to ruin it. Um, it's heavy with paints. It's if you know what acrylic pouring is, I did it in that way, and part of it I held up and moved it around, and then I got my I call it a spatula. I don't know what they're an art piece and equipment, but they just look like a spatula that you just spread stuff with. So I came in and I used one of those. And I didn't look at it and make designs or shapes. It just kind of did it itself. And then you see what you end up with. And I already see 3 or 4 different things in there. So then I'll have to decide, do I want to come in and outline those individual things and paint what it says to me, or do I just want to leave it alone and let people find their own things in it? I don't know. I'll show it to you after it's dried. I don't want to pick it up right now. So anyway, it was a good experience, and Doug did a new experience. He tried some 3D drawing, which was pretty cool actually. Oh, that reminds me of something else. We have not been to a movie theater, Doug and I, ourselves. We have not been to a movie theater since like 2018. So we go in, it's like an off time. It's like 2:20 in the afternoon. If people are there watching the movies, they're already in there at a matinee. So we were the only ones in the lobby. So I went in and I asked him, I said, I haven't been here since before 2018 and everything hit, and I'm finally ready to try being back at the theater again. And so I got the pricing, and Doug and I were all set. We were going to go. We were not going to have popcorn. We were not going to buy sodas because they cost very much. But I'm going to tell you what, we walked in there, and the aroma of that popcorn just nearly knocked me down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can be here and not have popcorn. But I found out, see, they remodeled since we were there last, and they have recliners and cup holders and stuff. Well, they have it ME 4D. Okay. Theater. And the tickets cost more. And I'm like, well, what's that? And she said it's a motion experience. So the seating is actually programmed with the movie. So whatever the scene is in the movie, if it's like if you're on a boat and you're like in waves, your chair's gonna be moving. If something gets the people in the movie wet, your chair's gonna spray you and you're gonna get wet. If you're there watching a horror flick, if you like scary movies, the chair's gonna like jump at this opportune moments, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody in there was screaming. So Doug wants me to find out, do they have snack insurance for that room? Because tell you what, that number one combo of a shareable bucket of popcorn and two sodas is $18.50. It's like, so do they have insurance on that purchase? If we get scared or the chair jumps too much and it knocks our popcorn down? Oh my gosh, but I've never heard of such a thing. So, of course, we're going to have to go to one of those. And the movie that I'm going to see, the one that's got me going to the theater, is Twisters. It hits our theater the 19th. I don't know, so 16, 17, 18, 19. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, of course. We're not going Friday, we're not going Saturday, but we might go later in the next week sometime. And, but yeah, that was interesting. That was so interesting. Snack insurance. When you're in the motion experience theater. Oh my gosh. It sounds like it would be so fun. Yeah, popcorn insurance, $18.50 for that purchase. I just knew we're just gonna go watch the movie, no snacks. And then I walked in and I smelled that. I'm like, oh, there's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's no way. I couldn't smell that popcorn and not be eating it. It's movie theater popcorn is just so good, right? So good. But okay, so I'll leave you on that note, thinking about popcorn insurance. And yeah, Floss, I hope your weather stays good for you and you all are able to stay safe and get some rest tonight. And I hope Pistachio is not too upset by the storm having to go to the basement. Does Pistachio like being the pet carrier? I don't know. I don't know. Well, thank y'all so much for being here, and I'm going to go over here and get our ending and just say again, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.